Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 30NSG. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about 2 months later, Starfield continued performance is kind of unbelievable. This article comes from Forbes, from Paul Tassi. If you like what we do here, before I get to that, please make sure you share, like, and subscribe. We do this Monday through Thursday from 10 o'clock in the morning to about noon Eastern. We talk to live chat with these topics. So if you like that, hit that like button down below, and let's get to it. So, with all the near-perfect games out in 2023, I do not believe that Starfield has a shot at Game of the Year at this point. I'm doubting that it's going to make most award show publications the top 5 or 6 list. However, like Hogwarts before it, the performance of this game is really quite stunning, and it continues to be fully 2 months after launch. He says, I was skeptical of Microsoft selling this Bethesda's biggest launch ever with the Starfield in Game Pass, and it was not a huge shock. And of course, we're not going to know exactly sales given the Game Pass inclusion. Now, however, every time I circle back to see Starfield is doing, I'm deeply impressed. This is a single-player game that doesn't have any PvP or co-op or even official mod support yet, like Bethesda other games, and it's also a game that with what I would consider to be somewhat hard ending, despite the New Game Plus loop. Okay? It says 2 months later, and Starfield remains the 6th most played game on Xbox, behind a massive multiplayer games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Roblox, Rainbow Six Siege, and NBA 2K24, and Apex Legends. That puts it ahead of GTA Online, Madden, Overwatch, Rocket League, and even Minecraft on Xbox, which is pretty impressive. On Steam, the numbers are similarly impressive. Starfield is still putting up 50,000 concurrent player peaked at night, which may have remained remarkable steadily. Yes, it's going down over time, but again, we are 2 months into a release of a single-player game here, and we just do not see a performance like this often. If you ever Baldur's Gate is going to be even harder, but PC is this main platform, it's also important to keep in mind that Starfield is on PC Game Pass, so the numbers would be higher if the Steam only had not available for free, if you want to deal with the worst storefront. Finally, the performance of Xbox as a whole, the gaming unit made $3.9 billion in this past quarter, its largest quarter one ever, and it's also driven at least the part of Starfield's performance, where it sparked the single highest day of Xbox Game Pass in the history of the service. Now, part of the quarter's 13% increase in content and service revenue actually offsetting a 7% drop in hardware sales wild. He says, if it's really hard to measure Starfield's success, but because Microsoft Bethesda acquisition and convoluted release strategy, I think Bethesda was still independent, we would see just normal PC, PlayStation, and Xbox sales numbers, and it would be huge. But if you sift through the data, you can see how well Starfield is performing, and if it doesn't end up showed the rewards at the end of the year. Look, a lot of people give Starfield crap, man. A lot of people give Starfield crap. And if you look at this, Starfield is the 6th most played game, and it's ahead of some of the bigger games out there. Sure, Grand Theft Auto, I mean, let's do an impressive number. Grand Theft Auto on Xbox is out for 10 years, and it's number 7 on the list. And Minecraft has been out for 14 years or something like that, and it's number 8 on the list. So it's very impressive that these games are on there. And yes, Starfield just came out 2 months ago. There's games that have come and gone, right? As much, let's be honest here. Can we be honest? Let's get in. Come closer. Let's get closer. Let's be honest. Regardless of what you think Starfield is, it's a good game. Okay? There's people wanted this game. There's no other game out there that was under this much scrutiny. Okay? Coming because of whatever reason. If it was because they hate Bethesda, if they hate Todd, if it's because it was an exclusive on Xbox, okay? But Starfield, people, I'm still playing it. I haven't played it in 10 days, 11 now, because I was out of town. But people are still playing Starfield. Why? Because it's a good game. I feel bad for people that can't play the game, but it's a good game, okay? And it's much easier to play Starfield than if it was a first-party title. Like, if I want to play God of War, I have to go buy a PlayStation. I don't need to buy an Xbox to play Starfield. I don't need to buy an Xbox, right? I don't even have to buy a computer. I either have a phone, a laptop, maybe you have a computer, right? Maybe you have a television set that runs the app. You don't need to buy the actual system, and you can still play the game. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, and this is before the DLC comes out. This is before the mod support comes out. People give crap to Bethesda all the time. Yet Fallout 76 is still a popular game and people play it. Starfield is a single-player game, and I guarantee you, 6 months from now, people will still be talking about Starfield, and people will look at Spider-Man 2 and go, yeah, it was a good game. And they put the game down because that's what it is. You buy a game, you play a game, you move on. But yet people are still playing Starfield 2 months later because the game is a good game. People will still be playing Spider-Man, don't get me wrong, okay? But more people will be playing Starfield because that's the type of game it is. The proof is in the pudding. People still play Oblivion. People still play Skyrim. People still playing Fallout 76. People still play Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. They're still going to be playing Starfield. It's a good game. People just like shitting on it. These are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Please make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.